Meg and Wallis, Duchesses of Twinsor. Markle modelled on Edward VIII's wife in new pic as RF baiting. Many eagle eyed monarchists across the internet are pointing out that two new portraits of Markle posted on Instagram by Sussex photographer Meeson Harriman are exact replicas of Wallis Simpson Snaps, the wife of the abdicated King Edward VIII, who left the throne to marry the divorcee commoner. A red hot, scarf necked, middle parted vixen Meghan looks a lot like a photo of Simpson, according to the Post and others. Simpson, later known as the Duke of Windsor, sported a similar ensemble in 1971, a dark red chiffon dress with a pussy bow like collar, and both photos, the women wear their scarves draped over their left shoulders with the other half hanging on the left side of their blouses. Fans have also pointed out that the present day Duchess is wearing similar gold hoop earrings as the ones Simpson sported in the 1970s snapshot, and sporting a middle part with hair pulled back, along with making a similar facial expression. Anna Pasternak, author of The American Duchess, the real Wallis Simpson, noted that the photos shot straight on with Markle sporting a smirk not unlike Wallis could have been an intentional move by Markle. The Duchess, it seems, is making a statement of firm resolution, she writes in the Daily Mail. Amid all the issues between the couple and the royal family, one would think this similarity is only a coincidence, if it wasn't for the second portrait in Meghan Markle's Instagram post. Professional photographer Meeson Harriman took a second picture in black and white, and that is also strikingly similar to another portrait taken to Prince Edward and Wallis Simpson when they were much younger. In Harriman's, the second image, Markle and Harry sweetly hold hands and stare off into the abyss. The pair are in profile, facing away from the camera, which was positioned on their left sides. While Markle is wearing the same red ensemble, the photo was released in black and white. As Pasternak points out, the image is almost an exact recreation of a photo of Simpson and Edward, also shot from their left in black and white with their gaze focused in the distance. These portraits were taken at the One Young World Summit's opening ceremony in Manchester, England in early September. It was also taken just days before the Queen Elizabeth II passed away. What do you think? Is this coincidence or provocation? Here we go again, an account wrote. Note the earrings too. Anyone would think savours the role of pantomime villain. This isn't the first time royal fans have pointed out that Markle appears to be emulating some of Wallis Simpson's looks. Back in 2021, the black and white Armani dress she wore during the Sussex's infamous Oprah Winfrey interview was compared to a frock the Duchess of Windsor wore with a similar pattern. Comparisons have also been drawn between Harry and Edward VIII, our current king's great uncle. Though the Duke of Sussex does not share Edward's penchant for expensive clothes, he displays the same besotted devotion to Meghan that Edward did to Wallis. More alarmingly, post-Megxit, Harry often seems to carry his ancestors' rather haunted expression. Royal historian Hugo Vickers noted this week that he had never seen anyone with such sad eyes as Edward. Harry, Vickers believes, now often betrays a similar grief. Little wonder, given that he was, until recently, all but estranged from his close family. But there is another difference between the two women. During her long exile, not once did Wallis bleat about the injustice meted out to her by the royal machinery, and unlike Harry, who carped about his family to Oprah Winfrey, Edward also kept stum. Meghan was given everything by the royal family that Wallis was denied: a HRH title, a royal wedding, and a warm welcome by the Windsors. Yet none of this was enough for the former Ms. Markle. While Anna Pasternak noted the similarities between the two women as American divorcees, she advised Markle to perhaps take a look at history in other ways by remaining quiet about her time with the royals.